Ryder stood his ground against the two men in suit. He was worried that they were after the pups. But thankfully they weren't, at least not these pups. Marshall, Rocky, Zuma, Sky, and Rubble. I'll answer your questions just as long as you'll tell me your names and why you're here. Ryder persuade. Fair enough. I'm Agent Rich, and this is my agent Ramirez. Federal Bureau investigation. We're looking for an information going on, a case about a German Shepherd named Chase. Sources say that he was part of the Little Poses. So if you have any information regarding it, you have to tell us. Agent Rich soiled. And what if I don't? Then the Paw Patrols will be shut down. No more funding. No more rescuing, calls, or whatever you little pups do, Major Ramirez said. Ryder looked at Rocky, when nodded in agreement about the situation. All right, pups, come with me, Ryder stated. Well, of course. The extra help will be useful in this investigation. Huh? What are you doing? We can't trust these pups, Ramirez puffed aside. You know what they had? They had a close relationship with the shepherd. They can help us to find this guy, Rich stated. Besides, what's a kid and his little pups gonna do? I guess you're right. Alright, fine. Ramirez agreed. All of you in the car. Ryder hopping in a rather large SUV with the pups as they still had their gear on from earlier. Check out the gear, Ramirez. Just like the Deckers, Agent Rich exclaimed. Who's Decker? Marshall said. We'll answer your questions when we get there. It'll be some time before we do, however, Agent Rich stated. Just get comfortable. Hours passed as Chase walked around the city, looking for his way back to the place he used to call home. The rain started to drizzle down into the pup sighted and anonymous. He wasn't going to dodge the rain by standing directly in it. The pup decided to hunker down under one of those umbrellas that some restaurants have for their outside dining. The shepherd thought to himself, was it really worth it? What if he didn't even make it there before he just bites the dust? I don't know. The pup looked through the small and stuffed bag, noticing the picture of him, Ryder, and his pups held together. It's worth it, the pup sighed to himself. He realized that not doing anything wasn't going to help him. The shepherd decided to keep going, pushing through the rain. As time passed, walking through the crowds of people, some always noticed the shepherd eyeing his bag. It looked like he has been followed by someone who was following him. Makes him feel noticeable about what he'll or somebody would ever do to the shepherd. After some time, he lost them into the alleyway. Look what we got here, fellas. Hand over that bag, mutt. A loud Strayed ordered. Not a chance. Chase stormily stated. I don't think you know how things work here. You don't need over that bag. There's gonna be an accident here. A big bloody accident. The leader advanced. Let's just get this over with. Chase tightened the bag around him as he got into a defensive position. Look, like he wants to do this the hard way. Boys, get him. The strays rushed Chase but couldn't land a hit on him. He was too fast for them. He managed to scratch the leader and he got away from the strays. You got fight in you. I'll give you that. The strays rushed Chase again, but this time, the shepherds hopped onto the dumpster and kicked one of the small trash cans into one of the strays, knocking them over. Is that all you got? Come on! Chase yelled as he scratched one of the other strays. The strays surrounded the dumpster he was on. The shepherd knew he wasn't going to be able to handle them from every direction. Chase noticed a golden retriever motioning for him to follow. The pup jumped off the dumpster over the fence that separated the alleyway. Hey, pup. He heard a female voice call to him. Yeah, you. Come on, over here. Chase landed on his paws, a base stumbling over in the process but recovered. This ain't over, you stupid pup. We'll get ya. Chase heard the louder yell from the other side. I wouldn't count on it, Chase replied as the golden retriever was mentioning for him to follow. Hey, come on. We should get away from them while we still can, the retriever suggested. Yeah, let's go, Chase agreed as he followed suit after. The two ran past the streets and eventually stopped, catching their breaths. That was close. What are you doing trying to fight those dorks? The retriever asked. Didn't leave me a chance. Thanks for the help. I gotta get going. Chase soon walked away, but was stopped by the retriever. Wait. Who are you? You look familiar, the retriever said as she got a closer look at Chase. I got a familiar face also. Look, I really gotta get going. Chase tried brushing the retriever off. Well, just wait a second. Where are you trying to head anyways? Nowhere interesting. Not interesting, huh? I know a place where you can get some food and get some rest. You look like a mess, the retriever stated. Chase was still skeptical on trusting the retriever, but decided to go along with her. She did save him after all. All right, lead the way. The retriever smiled and then led Chase behind her. You're welcome, by the way. Thanks. What's your name? Mavis. My name's Mavis. Thanks, Mavis. Oh. So what is your name? Chase. Actually, no. Chase wasn't actually my name, but it's more like a different name that people call me. It, it's Isaac. Chase lied. Retriever was unsure about the name, but she could tell if it was a lie or not. But regardless, sure, she did had help. The shepherd. Well, all right. It's nice to meet you, Isaac. Mavis smiled. Welcome to Boroughton. After some time driving, the group finally reached a safe house of a sort. The SUV finally came to a stop as Ryder and the pups got off and stretched. Here we are. The FBI safe house. I'll brief you inside. Agent Rich gestured for Ryder and the pups to follow. As they entered, the first thing that caught their eyes was a big broad of their multiple pictures, documents, and all sort of stuff on it. The main picture was that of Chase leading it up to a mysterious figure that none of the agents ever identified yet. Alright, it's time to ask you some questions. Agent Rich sat down with the group. Don't touch anything while you're here. Okay. Alright, we got multiple reports of Chase being inside for some information things going on around in Adventure Bay. Running with your little band of pups. After we finally get there, he's gone. Any idea where he went, Ryder? I had no clue. Was he not close to you? Like any of you? He was until he decided to just leave us. Well, for the past couple of days, he was on edge, a paranoid mess. It got worse when he ran into this dog that claimed that he knew him. Wait, a dog? Remember any details about the dog? Yeah, it was a Great Dane. Pretty sure he got a scar across his muzzle. He also had a thick accent. Ears butched. The description the boy said. The dog went up to Ryder and started asking him questions of his own. Wait, hold on a second, mate. You didn't hear the name Ajax at all, did you? The dog asked. Ryder looked at the dog. It was a German Shepherd border, a coffee mix with a strong muzzle accent. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was something like that. So does he know Chase? Pretty sad considering that he has no enemies because they're all dead except him. I'm sorry, who are you? Ryder, this is Decker. He's helping out in this investigation. He's out dog. He has the most information of Chase. He's a valuable asset to this investigation. Thanks, mate. Alright, back with the questions, Ryder. What is the reason Chase is being so paranoid? I'm not sure. Too sure. The pups would knew about it. Pups. Ryder look at the group. The pup was being quiet, stuffing side to side, trying to dodge the question. If you must know anything the boy doesn't know, you gotta say something. A really got a choice here. Agent Ramirez remind them. Well, it started a couple of days ago when Chase was more aggressive and paranoid towards us. We never really knew why. We tried to help him, but he would brush us off aside. And we forced him to tell him something. He said that he lost someone that he cared about. How a certain line of the work is good for one thing, getting you killed. After that encounter with that dog, Ajax or whatever his name is, he was getting worse, but then comes the next day and it was over. He said it was over. And he played us like a fools. Rocky explained. That bugger really pulled one over your eyes, Dexter said. Yeah. Rocky lowered his ears as he mentioned Sky. Keep it to himself. Sky, you have something to add? Sky stood silent and mentioning her depressed mood rather than her omnistic one. Hey, small pup, if you know something, you gotta say it. Don't you ever shut up, dude. Why don't you shut up? You Labrador? Okay, sorry. But what you gonna do about it, huh? You gonna do it? Fight me? All right. Look, that's enough. That's enough. Look, we're gonna find Chase. That's all we're here for. Not arguing. Riderman reminded. Come on. Don't be shy. I know you're trying to have something to think of, but just tell us. What does Chase had? I'm sorry. He had a pendant. Sky spoke out to everyone in the area. Come on, Isaac. We're almost there. Mavis, intrigued for the shepherd to keep following him. You said that about an hour ago. It'll be worth it, I swear. As Mavis head on, Chase followed and noticed the familiar sight that he once and accustomed to seeing before. He finally made it back to the den. All he had to do now was to find his old owner that he gave him what he wanted. But the shepherd knew it wasn't going to be that simple. As the two reached the entrance, they were stopped by a pit bull, preventing them from the entrance. Hey Mavis, who's the new pup? Well, someone I saved. You gotta step aside or not. No can do. Ajax orders still stand. No new dogs allowed. Sorry, Mavis. Come on, Saxton. This is my home. You can't just go ahead and lock me out. I mean, look, Saxton, I won't be here for long. Just let us in for a bit. Like, completely. Yeah, I mean, listen to what she said. Just let me go in, okay? Was I talking to you? Ajax orders, still. Saxton, let him in. We can trust him. What? You know this shepherd? Yeah, I do. He was my goddamn associate. The dog stopped and revealed the answer name to Chase. And revealed himself. Wait. Avery?